And we're back here in the nightcap, Game 4 of the Joe Santos Memorial. Your home team's going to be ABC Plumbing versus the Shock from Grand Junction, Colorado. Pitching for ABC Plumbing will be Diego Valverde. Behind the plate, Chris Gutierrez. Peanut. Batting for the Shock here, leading off for the Shock will be the pitcher, Landon Baker. I'd like to welcome the Shock to the Joe Santos Memorial Tournament. This is their first time down. Looks to me like a young ball club from out of Grand Junction, Colorado. Oh, and the first pitch, hit by pitch. Hit the bull, win a stake. Got him there. So we're going to have B.J. Baker with the runner on first. Top of the first from Pueblo, Colorado. Nightcap, Game 4 of the Joe Santos Memorial. One and one count. Two balls, one strike. Getting a little breeze here in Pueblo. Nice, beautiful day here today. And he just hit another guy. So first two batters have reached by hit by pitch. It looks like Skylar Haynes will be our hitter, the center fielder. Skylar Haynes with runners on first and second for the Shock here early in the first inning. And that one got away from the catcher. Now we got runners at second and third. So the Shock's in business here, right here in the first inning. Valverde trying to find his control here early. Early first inning. The Shock threatening here early. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. 3-0 count. And we got ball four. And that will bring up the cleanup hitter, second baseman Owen Madison. Owen Madison with the bases loaded, top of the first. In there for a strike. Ball 1-1 here. And that's down the line. I think it's going to go foul ball. Number 6, Owen Madison, our hitter, second baseman. Still no score, but the Shock are threatening with the bases loaded, nobody out. Diego Valverde on the mound for ABC Plumbing. And, oh, no, they're going to go back. He made a break for it, but Chris Gutierrez, the catcher, all over that. Prevented a run there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the cleanup hitter, Owen Madison. Game 4 from Joe Santos Field in Pueblo, Colorado. And that's going to go through for a base hit. Maybe 2 runs. And it is 2 runs. 2-run double for Owen Madison. 2-run single, excuse me. Two and two. Excuse me. Nobody out. And we got Kelly Freed, the batter. Inside. And we're going to have runners at second and third here. We have the designated hitter, Kelly Freed. Oh, they get 2? I think they got 2. Ball 4. Freed draws a walk. Brings up Luke Cassini, the catcher, with nobody out here in the first. Inside to Luke. Nobody out. Change up, 1-1. Top of the first, 2-0 in favor of the Shock. Beautiful night here in Pueblo, Colorado. And, oh, there's a shot into the gap. And that's going to be extra bases. And that's a 3-run double for the catcher, Luke. And I'm probably butchering his name, but I got it as Gassini. Brings up Ryan Ellsbury, the third baseman. And we got an early 5-0 lead for the Shock. Ryan Ellsbury, the third baseman, at the plate. With the runner on second, nobody out here in the first. And that one got away from Gutierrez. And we got a runner on third with nobody out. What a nice crowd here tonight at Joe Santos Field. Nice ceremony with the 6 scholarship winners. Joe Santos scholarship winners and the Pueblo Softball Hall of Fame inductees. Two balls, 1 strike. Fouled him off. Valverde comes even, 2-2. Santos family awarded 6 scholarships, 6 $500 scholarships were awarded this year to some outstanding seniors here in the Pueblo area. Angel Santos, the catcher from Centennial High School. The Pueblo High School Player of the Year, Brady Poteet Herrera. She was also a scholarship winner. Raylyn Martinez from Pueblo Central, heading to Florida to play college softball. Dominic Benavides from Pueblo East, wrestler, going to Missouri, somewhere in Missouri, Southwest Baptist, I believe. Maria Ramirez Bobian from Pueblo Central, going to be attending CSU Pueblo. Just a bunch of great kids, well deserving. And we're back at it here. It's 3-2 here. 5-0 lead early for the Shock. And that's over to second base. Oh, it goes right through the legs. And he's going to end up a second. We got a run score. It's 6-0 now. 6-0. 6-0 in favor of the Shock. And our final scholarship winner tonight was Madden Ducey from Pueblo County. Pueblo County, I believe, made it to the state semifinals this year. They had a great year, won the South Central League. Madden Ducey, their cleanup hitter, I believe. Oh, that girl can hit. Outstanding student heading to the University of Northern Colorado. Her dad, Mario Ducey, had a good night tonight for the Bandits. Third baseman from Pueblo, Colorado, Mario Ducey's daughter, Madden. Congratulations to all of our winners. We got Bill Crabtree behind the plate, veteran umpires, worked every single Joe Santos Memorial Tournament Bill has, along with on the bases Ginger Rendon, our UIC. Ginger Rendon was inducted into the Pueblo Softball Hall of Fame tonight. Well-deserved honor for Ginger. And there's another base hit. Nobody out. Runners at first and third. And it's 7-0. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. And we got one out. Back to the top with Landon Baker. One out, strikeout there. 7-0 Shock, top of the first. Back to the top of the order. The Pueblo Softball Hall of Fame inducted 6 new members tonight. Former Alex Baca from the Walters Brewery, teammate of my dad's for many, many years. Alex Baca. Norm Koglazer from Pepsi Cola. Louis Fesmeyer, Fuzzy Fesmeyer. Clifton Landrum, one of the best 16-inch slow pitch teams here in Pueblo, Colorado. Louis Fesmeyer. George Luis. Bobby Orr, pitcher. And like I've mentioned before, Benny Ginger Rinden. We got one out here in the first, 2-2. Full count. BJ Baker, full count to Baker. And that's going to be out of play. No, we don't play till 1:30. Shit, I don't know. I think that it's the Manderson A's and this team. Top of the first, 7-0 for the Shock. And there's a shot down the third base line. That's going to go to the fence. Going to score 2 runs. 9-0. Favor of the Shock here in the nightcap with ABC Plumbing from Pueblo and the Shock from Grand Junction, Colorado. Diego Valverde on the mound for the Pueblo ones. Ball. 1-1 count. Oh, that got a. Brings to the plate Skylar Haynes, the center fielder. One out here. Is it 9 or 10?
Right now
And it's 10-0 here. 10-0 in favor of the Shock. And we got a runner on second, one out for Skylar Haynes, center fielder. And there's a shot into right field. And we're going to plate another run, making it 11-0. Brings up Owen Madison with one out here on top of the first. And we got timeout called here. Okay, we got a pitching change. Nope. Gotcha. Action here, 11-0, top of the first. Madison, the batter. And there's a fly ball into right field. And it's dropped. Tough luck for Valverde. Couple errors that haven't helped. Brings up Kelly Freed. Luke Cassini on deck. One out here, top of the first. Hey, Vic. One out here. Foul ball. 1-1 count to Freed. 11-0 here, top of the first. Pueblo, Colorado, ABC Plumbing versus the Shock from Grand Junction. Fly ball. And we got the second out. 2 outs. Brings up the catcher, Luke Cassini. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. 11-0. Luke didn't like that one. It's 11-0. 1 strike. 2 strikes, 0-2. Valverde gets up early here on Cassini, who tripled or doubled last time out with a shot to the gap. And he got him for out number 3. Not before the damage was done, though. The Shock scores 11 runs there on the top of the first. And we got ABC Plubing coming to bat.
Fort Lewis College has a very large Indigenous student body. We take a lot of pride in that, and serving Indigenous communities is part of our mission. It's part of who we are.
For Fort Lewis to be able to change lives, they need the financial support. They need the generosity of Alpine Bank.
And we're back here in the bottom of the first, 11-0 the score. And strike three for out number three. So we'll be going to the second inning. After one, 11-0 in favor of the Shock. And we're back here at Joe Santos Field, top of the second inning. Top of the second inning here, 11-0 for the Shock from Grand Junction, Colorado. This is their first year here at the Joe Santos Memorial. Came all the way from Grand Junction. There's a shot into center field, and it got over him. That's going to be a double for Ellsbury. Maybe a triple. He's stressed it out. Good speed. Triple. So the Shock they have been impressive here on their debut. Up 11-0. And we got Josh Alhoff, I believe. And I could be butchering these names, and I apologize if I am. Runner on third. Nobody out. Top of the second inning. Safe at first, and the run scores 12-0 for the Shock. Brings up the shortstop, Jason Armendariz for the Shock. Up 12-0 here in the second inning. Ground ball. Oh, that got him at first. Nice play by the second baseman for the first out. This is the nightcap, folks. Game 4 tonight. Getting a little breezy here. It was a really beautiful day here in Pueblo. Nice ceremony, opening ceremony, and Hall of Fame with our 6 new inductees to the Pueblo Softball Hall of Fame. We got some drag racing going on in Bessemer tonight. Tomorrow we get started at 8:30 here at Joe Santos Field and at City Park Field number 4. At City Park Field number 4, we got the Travelers from Denver, Colorado, and the Tomahawks from New Mexico. That'll be the Tomahawks' first game, and the Travelers, that will be game 2 for them. Here at Joe Santos Field, we got Newton, Kansas versus the Manderson A's. Newton, Kansas. The Newton Mexican American Athletic Club. They're the host team for that big Mexican tournament, Mexican American tournament in Newton, Kansas. They are joining us this year, and they'll start things off tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. Got him for 2 outs. The Newton, Kansas team will be going back to back. They'll play at 8:30 and 9:45. The 9:45 game, they'll be taking on La Familia from Pueblo, Colorado. That should be a good one. As the first one will be Manderson A's with Hobie Locke on the mound. Native American team. Hobie can pitch it and hit it. They'll be their good ball club. At City Park tomorrow, we got, as I mentioned earlier, the Travelers and Tomahawks at 8:30. Then we got Red Leaf and the Shock. That should be a good one at City Park tomorrow at 9:45. And then the last game at City Park at 11 will be Naughty by Nature and ABC Plumbing. 2 Pueblo teams will be going at it at City Park Field 4 tomorrow at 11. And then all the action shifts here to Joe Santos Field for the remainder of the day. 12-0 here, 2 outs, top of the second. The 77th annual men's fast pitch softball tournament, Mexican American tournament in Newton, Kansas. There's into right field, and he caught it for out number 3. Good inning for Valverde there. He wasn't getting much help in the first inning, but 12-0, the Shock.
Banking doesn't need to be complicated. Above all else, Alpine Bank wants to help you achieve your dreams. It's that simple. I'm Glenn Gemmeron, President of Alpine Bank. For over 50 years, our focus has been on you. And for the next 50 years and beyond, that won't change. Because a better tomorrow for our customers starts with helping their dreams come true today. Caring together.
And we're back. Bottom of the second inning from Joe Santos Field. 12-0 in favor of the Shock. ABC Plumbing trying to get back in the game here. And we got Will Smith, the batter here, the first baseman. Will Smith, he does some catching, plays first, good hitter. He'll go after you. The Shock in their debut here in the Joe Santos Memorial Tournament off to a good start, 12-0. Scored a bunch early. Put up 11 in the first, got one more here in the second. Playing some good D. Line shot to the third baseman, out number 1. Oh, that's back to the pitcher. Nice play by Landon Baker. Out number 2. 2 outs. Tino Garcia. Center fielder. Good ball player. Started playing in the Pueblo League this year. Tino Garcia. Landon Baker on the mound for Grand Junction. Up big here in the second. And there's a shot by Tino. And Tino's going to be into second base with a double for Tino Garcia. Brings to the play the DH, John Lewis. Another base hit. And here comes the ABC, the play at the plate. Safe. And he gets under the tag, and ABC Plumbing gets on the board, 12-1. Here we go. Brings up Valverde, the shortstop. Jara Valverde. 2 outs here in the second. And ABC trying to get back in this ball game. Down 12-1 here. Twelve to 1 here. Squared to bunt. 2 balls, 1 strike to Valverde. Twelve to 1. ABC Rail trying to get back in it here in the second. Strike call to Valverde. 2-2. Runner on first. 2 outs in the second. Bottom of the second. And ground ball to third baseman, and nice hands there. Got it for out number 3.
Banking doesn't need to be complicated. Above all else, Alpine Bank wants to help you achieve your dreams. It's that simple. I'm Glenn Gemmeron, President of Alpine Bank. For over 50 years, our focus has been on you. And for the next 50 years and beyond, that won't change. Because a better tomorrow for our customers starts with helping their dreams come true today. Caring together.
We're back here, Joe Santos Field. Top of the third inning, 12-1 in favor of the Shock from Grand Junction, making their debut in the Joe Santos Memorial Tournament. Got in the booth here, my buddy Charles McCauley Cedillo here. La Familia, the former Central Wildcat, 3-sport athlete, my buddy Charles. His dad, Donnie Cedillo, longtime fast pitch player here in Pueblo. What do you think, Charles? Charles McCauley's Football Club, La Familia, they'll be back in action tomorrow morning at 9:45. Nice pitch by Valverde. 12-1 in the third. Diego firing that ball from third base. Right? 2 balls, 1 strike. And over to the shortstop. And to first baseman, and got the leader, 1 out. Nice play by Jara Valverde at short. 1 out. And Diego settling in now. I thought it was just a monster first inning for him, giving up 11 runs. But he's settled in since, only giving up 1 and gets the leader here in the third. 1 out. Game 4 from Joe Santos Field. 21st anniversary Joe Santos Memorial Tournament. First one was back in 2004. Of course, we couldn't play that COVID year in 2020, but 21st. Nice night. A lot of people here tonight. A lot of good crowd here tonight. Beer tent's been full all night. We got people in the outfields. A lot of fast pitch fans here in Pueblo. Love their fast pitch here in Pueblo. Valverde settling in. And gets the ground ball. Oh, that's going to be an error there. And that seemed to have been Valverde's tough luck tonight. Pitching outs, just not getting the play, but he's doing a good job on the mound. Runner at first, 1 out. Owen Madison, the batter. Owen has a couple hits tonight, having a good night. That one gets by Gutierrez. And Haynes is over to second with 1 out. One out, 12-1. Runner on second base. Swing and a miss there. 2 balls, 1 strike to Madison. That's in tight. 3-1. 1 out here in the third inning. ABC Plumbing is the home team. But we are in a run rule situation when they come to the plate. Run rules this weekend are 7 after 5 and 10 after 3. And that one's deep left field. This one might get out of here. Home run for Owen Madison. He's having a great night. Owen Madison with a 2-run homer. Score is now 14-1. 14-1 for the Shock from Grand Junction, Colorado. Brings to the plate the designated hitter, Kelly Freed. With 1 out in the third inning, top of the third, and we're definitely in a run rule situation when ABC comes to the plate here in the third. 10:40 p.m. here in Pueblo. We've been up and at it since 7 this morning, setting up, getting everything going for this weekend. Have a lot of help, a lot of family. Joe Santos Memorial Tournament. A lot of good Mexican food here this weekend. And we got the standard ballpark fare, hamburgers, hot dogs, brats. Tomorrow my cousin Rosemary's going to be on the grill with some turkey legs. They sell out, I'm telling you folks. Come on. Come on out tomorrow if you're in the vicinity, if you're here in Pueblo watching us, come on out. Rosemary Santos on the grill tomorrow. And we got Michelob Ultra, Budweiser, Bud Light, Coors Light, Monsters, and Jello shots even. And Freed goes down looking for out number 2. Brings up the catcher. Luke Gassini, number 21. He's having a good night tonight. 14-1 here in the top of the third. We're in the run rule situation. ABC Rail is the home team, so they'll hit here in the third. And they'll need a big inning to stay alive. $12 teams this weekend here in the Joe Santos Memorial. Got 3 pools, 4 teams each. This game being played here is in the Pool B, the B pool with Red Leaf and Naughty by Nature. Red Leaf won a good one then earlier tonight, 11-7 over Naughty by Nature. And that game tomorrow morning at City Park's shaping up to be pretty good with Red Leaf versus the Shock. And they'll play at 9:45 tomorrow at City Park. And that gets through for another base hit for Gassini. 2 outs. Runner on first, 2 outs. For I believe it's Josh Althoff. Just call him Josh here, number 17. 2 outs in the third. Foul ball. Luke gets over to second on the wild pitch. Three balls, 1 strike. Diego Valverde on the mound. draws a walk. Brings up the shortstop, Jason Armendariz, with 2 outs in the third. And we're in the run rule situation when ABC comes to the plate. Change of speeds there, strike one. Foul ball to the shortstop, Armendariz. 2 outs here. Top of the third inning. And that's into center field. Tino Garcia's underneath it. And he did catch it. He juggled it, but he caught it. 3 outs.
Fort Lewis College has a very large Indigenous student body. We take a lot of pride in that, and serving Indigenous communities is part of our mission. It's part of who we are.
For Fort Lewis to be able to change lives, they need the financial support. They need the generosity of Alpine Bank.
And we're back. Bottom of the third inning, 14-1. Favor of the Shock from Grand Junction, Colorado. Xavier Gallegos is the batter. Third baseman, Landon Baker on the mound. 14-1. ABC Plumbing will need 4 runs to keep going here in the third. 2-0 to X Gallegos. Three and 0. Ball 4. Now we're to the top of the order. Diego Valverde, the pitcher, is at the plate with the runner on first. Swing and a miss. 1 strike. Foul ball. Oh, 2. Batter came loose. And Valverde goes down looking for out number 1. Carlos Valverde is now the batter, left fielder. 1 out. Bottom of the third, 14-1. And ABC Plumbing needs a lot of runs here. And that's into right field. And he's under it. And with 2 outs. Brings to the plate the right fielder, Gallegos. Two outs here. And this could be the final inning. ABC Plumbing needs 4 runs to stay alive here in the third. One and one count, 2 outs. Runner on first. Remember, we'll be back at it tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. here at Joe Santos Field. And there's a base hit for Gallegos. And he keeps him alive. Base hit. Runners on first and second. Brings up Will Smith with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And ABC Rail needs 4 runs to stay alive here. But they're not going down without a fight. We got runners on first and second here in the third. We'll have games at 2 fields tomorrow, right here at Joe Santos Field, and then the other games at beginning at 8:30 at City Park Field number 4. We have 3 ball games there. Couple good ones will be there. Couple good matchups, important in pool play. How about them Colorado Rockies? I was told they beat the Yankees tonight. They win again tomorrow. That might be a winning streak. Them poor Rockies, man. But hey, come down and watch the Pueblo Bandits play. They'll go at 1:30. You want to watch the Rocks and the Yankees? Come down to Joe Santos Field. Watch the Pueblo Bandits take on the Tomahawks from New Mexico at 1:30. 3 balls, 1 strike to Will Smith. 2 outs here. Strike 2. Count goes full. 3-2 to Will Smith. And runners will be going here. First and second. And he walks him. Will Smith has a good eye. He draws some walks. Aguilar, the hitter. 2 outs. And that's fly ball. This could be it. Left fielder's underneath it. And that's the ball game. Final score, 14-1 from Pueblo, Colorado.
You're a true friend. You make everybody feel important. You show up through thick and thin. I'm Jay Rickstrew with Alpine Bank. At Alpine Bank, when you walk into a branch, you'll be greeted with friendly hello and with a warm smile. Because the best way to build trust is by caring. We care about our customers, our employees, and our communities. We care about you.
For the latest in softball innovation, the website where you can experience the best tournaments in the Americas. Live games, news, tournaments, and much, much more. The best quality live softball, on demand so you can watch when you want. Become a Premier member now. SoftballPremierTV.com. Live it on Softball Premier.